Zaman diyelim. Ah tamam. Bir dakika arkadaşlar. Bir şeye bakmam lazım ben. Dur şu facecam'i şurada yapamadım ya. Kasılmazdı.
İşte onu diyecektim. Ganimet teyze onu ne kadar çok sevdiğimizi bildiği için o öldükten sonra bize... Yani servete biz mi bakacağız? Evet, yani amcam bahçede bakmamıza izin verirse bakabilirim. Oley, bir hayvanımız olacak.
Bir dakika arkadaşlar bir canlı yayına bakıyorum ben.
Biz almayacağız, o zaten şu anda yolda. Yolda mı? Ama o keçi...
Bakıyorum ben.
Harcıcım tabii ki kendisi gelmeyecek. Ha bu arada...
Ana! Gözüküyor. Ana! Gözüküyor. Devam edelim. Ana! Gözüküyor. Ana! Gözüküyor ya. Devam edelim. Ana! Gözüküyor ya. Tamam şuradan kapatalım stabiliteyi. Şu yalnız şöyle getirsek sana şunu. Şuradan çıkmamız gerek. Heh çıktım. Allah'ın yeme çalıştım. Kardeş çıksana. Lan. Ya, nereden geldim ben buraya? Kardeş şuraya tutunma. Konuşma.
If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute.
Hop.
If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original home. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
Şu elimde kameraya gözüküyor ya.
Thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always, even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazor, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to game much. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer.
What?
And that act of climbing in the digital world or in real life has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Lifts are too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Hadi.
Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every related obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
Tutun.
kendimden bir şeyler katayım. Hem sonuçta kız.
Tabii. Kız sonuçta patronun kızı. Zaten sen de istemeye gidiyor.
Bana bak, sen benimle dalga mı geçiyorsun Kader Efendi ya?
Hemen bana da değil.
Tamam şöyle aç.
Kızlar, yarın okullar açılıyor. Heyecanlı mısınız?
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely
Çık
frustrating.
çık. Çıktı.
But I'm not sure
Düşme,
Jaguar
düşme,
intended
düşme.
to make it frustrating.
Düşme.
The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of a game
Şöyle
of
çık
that.
şuraya.
A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as...
Ya.
Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb. Repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building... And that can be like working with quick sets of mesh. You mold your idea a certain shape.
Allah
and you play
belanı
with
versin
it.
tamam.
The
Seninle
process of
adam
playing with them, they begin to
Tövbe
harden
estağfurullah.
and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
çek kendini şöyle çek. Çek şöyle yukarı kendini Allah için.
Yok öyle önemli bir şey değil canım. Aklım öyle birden kayıp diye geldi şu anda ben de.
Neymiş senin bu kadar heyecanlandıran fikir anlat bize.
Söyleyeceğim ama gülmeyeceksiniz tamam mı? Şimdi böyle bir tane aklıma geldi yani hemen şimdi.
Tuttu Allah belanı versin kazan götlü.
Canımız yani biz böyle ileride hani çok meşhur olacaklar ya. O zaman da tabii millet böyle